is an organization that was started at Sugarland Ice and Sports, which is an ice rink in Sugarland. And it was started by a group of people that wanted to help individuals with special needs that wanted to be on the ice. And it's just an opportunity for kids with special needs that wouldn't normally be able to function within a regular Learn to Skate program to be able to get onto the ice, to have social interactions, to have positive peer interactions, and to get to skate. When the pandemic started in March, the primary group that we serve in skate therapy is individuals with autism. But there are a lot of kids within that organization that do have impacted immune systems. And so we were very concerned from the start in March about whether or not we would realistically be able to safely bring our kids together onto the ice. So the last time that we were together as a group was March 17th. We only had 4 students that came to that session, where normally we have 25 or 30, because the parents were just too unsure of whether or not it was going to be a safe opportunity for them to be there. We're hoping to be back together as soon as possible, but one thing I have learned throughout this whole pandemic is that teenagers are not the most efficient social distancers. They mean well and they are lovely, but they don't always follow the protocol that you'd like them to. And skate therapy is a program where you can't take kids with low muscle tone and put them on the ice with blades on their feet and not hold on to them to make sure that they're safe. So it's really difficult to be 6 feet apart, and it's really difficult to get teens to be 6 feet apart. So we have held off for now. My biggest fear right now is that when we say, okay, we're opening the doors and we're coming back to the ice, that I won't have the volunteer base that I need, or that I'll have to turn away students because we won't have the coaches. We are a 100% volunteer-based organization. Through the entire pandemic, I have had requests coming in to join the group. Parents with students that feel like they need opportunities for their skaters to skate, but I'm worried about whether or not we'll have the volunteers we need to safely put them on the ice. With a beginning skater who's maybe 4 or 5 years old that's never had on ice skates, I usually have minimum 2, most likely 3 people that are volunteering to help make sure that that child is safe. And I think what we'll probably look at is doing a gradual return, maybe bring back and stagger our groups. The one huge benefit that we have is that Sugarland Ice is very supportive and has not canceled our ice time. So that's a benefit. A lot of times with organizations, and especially with ice rinks, if we were canceling all this ice for so many months with an unknown, the idea that we would be able to come back and get the ice would be hard. And so that is a huge bonus, that we know that the ice will be there. So I'm kind of using the schools, the public school systems, and the local schools to see, as that goes through and there's a successful plan in place for our education system in the area, I feel like we can take a token from there and really try to follow in their lead. I'm hoping that all of our skaters are home and safe, and that we are all going to look back later on and say this was, just a big mess, but it's going to be better. So I really, really hope that there are lots of bright days ahead for skate therapy. I certainly miss it.